Bro, that's crazy. Are we on or not? What? I don't see. Y'all see it?
What does it say now?
It's up there.
Hey,
All right, bet.
what's good, man?
Man, blame me, y'all. Blame me. It's my first time using this app. Technical difficulty.
Woo!
Okay, yeah, about
Blame
Man.
your boy.
time.
Man, blame me.
There we
Man.
go. We in there now. Like I
Sir, how y'all
said,
doing? Sir.
like I said, we was coming. I don't know if y'all heard that the first time, but we here.
Yeah, for sure. They made it, man. They pulled up. Took me a minute to figure it out. But y'all drop their questions in the comments. Let's get it rolling. Get the sauce rolling. We got an hour. Let's get it in.
We got a lot of stuff to talk to y'all about today, too, man. As y'all see, we guests of Trucking Empire. Give it up for Trucking Empire.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Trucking Empire. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to both channels. Flood it with some comments. Let's we got a lot going on today. So y'all know we want to see some love. And we got a surprise for y'all towards the middle, maybe the end of the live that we're gonna talk about, man.
Most definitely show love to their channel. Let's get them to 12K if we can, man. Let's get them at least a few hundred. I know we in here. Out of all the views that see this, man, we can get them at least 100 subs for sure.
I know y'all can, man. Shout out to my boy IG Rich in the building. You know what I'm saying? He said, I know y'all peep that sauce. Yes, sir.
Do y'all peep how crispy we is though?
Man,
Look at that quality.
They upgraded today a little bit. Man. Well, by the way, man, I want to shout out to
the hog the sauce earlier today.
I want to shout out to everybody on my channel. We just recently touched 5K. It's an amazing blessing. I can't believe it. We're 500 views from 100K on my my viral dispatcher video. I can't wait for that to hit 100K. It's definitely opened my eyes a lot to different things in the industry and just opened my eyes to different people. I've networked, met different people that I never thought I'd meet. It's been a blessing, y'all. I really appreciate y'all. Shout out to the fans, for sure.
Definitely. We deep in here, too. I know it's on a Friday. Happy Friday to everybody. This is actually probably going to be our last. This is probably either going to be our last or second to last live or even just video period from this studio. So we are moving, y'all. We are moving.
Right.
We should be able to move
too, man. Give it up in the
Appreciate
chat,
it, bro. I remember I sent you the crib, like, bro, you feeling it or what?
Yeah, it's a nice crib too. I ain't gonna lie, but I ain't gonna get too much detail. But it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah, man. So I'm hoping y'all love the new studio. So we definitely got some stuff going on for y'all, and then hopefully, you know what I'm saying, Trucking Out the Box and Trucking Empire definitely got a lot of collabs. Right. So if y'all want more collabs and y'all can appreciate more collabs, maybe even an in-person collab, drop in the comments, drop collab in the comments if y'all want this, maybe at least on a monthly basis. We can definitely try to get out to y'all, man.
And this is something I haven't brought to your attention yet, bro, but something I've been thinking about, like a meet and greet or something at some point in time. I'm not sure when or how it will work out, but if you guys would be interested in that, definitely drop in the comments that you would be interested in that for sure.
Definitely. You see they drop a collab in there too. Yeah.
He said collab. He the first one.
Man. Bro said Mardi Gras is popping off. Andrew, I forgot about that. I ain't gonna lie. One of my drivers, actually, as a matter of fact, to touch on that, one of my guys that's on my company, he just delivered to Vegas. He delivered Mardi Gras cups, a whole load of them. So it's a good load too. Pay good.
Check this out. We got somebody delivering escape room stuff, and we've been watching all these escape movies lately.
Wow. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah, it's a lot of things.
When he hit me up and was like, yo, I love dispatching. Like, how you feel right now, Ryan, about dispatching? I mean, that's obviously what we're doing. As these questions roll into, so make sure y'all got these questions rolling in. This is a live Q&A. Y'all got two good channels. Ryan, I know you can see how many people is in here from your side.
30.
Okay, come on now. We need 30 likes too. You already know that. Drop them questions, but I do got a question though, Ryan. How you feel about just right now where your company is at right now, which is also where our company is in dispatching? Like, what's the pros? Let's just talk positive. So what's a lot of the pros and what's the gains from that and how you like it? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, firstly, I know last week we spoke on the live on Instagram. You talked about how dispatching was down. Right now, I don't know what's going on. I know we're coming into the prime season, but it's still late February. I thought it was a little early for it to pick up, but it's been picking up. So it's been really sweet this last week. I had 2 trucks do over 8K. It's been decent this last week. So, but on another positive note, I would say comparing dispatching to owning your own trucks, right? It's profit margins is what you're looking at the end of the day. and working smarter, not harder. So with trucks, right, it's going to cost you anywhere from 2 to 3 to 4K a week to run that truck. Looking at, you may make more profit.
Depending on the miles too. Depending on the miles.
Yeah. The margins are just lower because you may only bring in, 3K out of the whole 7 that you gross, or 4 or 5K, just depending.
That's why I tell them, I don't want to get too much sauce, but to help net, or I'll mention on it if you don't mind, but to help net closer towards the gross, what we've been doing, and I talked about it in my last video, because I'll give a little history. So everyone knows we normally do cross-country loads. We love that. We love to go cross-country, Cali to Maine if we can, right? You know what I'm saying? We do 1 load a week. That's, 4 loads a week, 30 grand is great to me. But, lately what we've been doing after consulting with Trucking Empire, consulting with Box Truck Bros, shout out to Box Truck Bros, and being able to adapt. So just because we all in the game. So just because we like doing this doesn't mean we're not open to other ideas. Right. So we start thinking like, okay, maybe we can kind of, we've never really paid attention to, besides the dead areas, of course, but we've never really locked into where we're going into certain areas and certain regions and things like that. But after, like I said, consulting with them and kind of comparing and contrasting, and also with the climate change in the industry, with California being messed up and et cetera, we're like, you know what? Let's try this regional stuff. No matter what region it is, let's try this regional stuff and see where it takes us. And we've been learning that our drivers, with doing that, are able to get more per mile. They're driving less miles, and their net is way closer to their gross. So that's something I love versus that cross-country driving. How do you like that, and how do your drivers like that?
As far as like, how do they like regional, or how do they like?
Versus you sending them from, you know how it goes.
So I would like to say, from a driver's perspective, most of my drivers enjoy it, just because they get to stay in the same area, for one. But for two, it kind of breaks up that monotony of just getting in the truck, going 11 hours, pulling over, going to sleep. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. You
drive 5, 6 hours. Yeah, it's the same day every day you live. So basically, it kind of breaks the monotony up. If you got 2 loads to drop off one day, or you're getting to talk to people and get to speak, it kind of, it doesn't get as I don't know what the word, I wouldn't say depressing, but like, it's not as down in your mind. Like you get to interact with people, and you get to do different things as a driver. So I would say they really love that. Plus, like you said, bro, the profit margins is touching up parcels and getting higher rates for 300 miles, getting 1,200 for 300 miles is better than, 5,000 for 2,500. So
man, way better, bro. Way better. And then I know what you've been doing a lot lately that I've also touched on, because like I said, we share a lot. Now, I'm not the greatest. I'm not gonna say I'm not the greatest at it. I don't try it as much as you do, due to the volume, of course. But and obviously, I still want to be able to pull out the quality with the quantity of people that we dispatch. Mm-hmm. But I know lately you've been able to tell them how, even just for a lot of dispatchers that might be watching this trying to get into the game, tell them how even with just 1, 2, or 3 trucks, they might be able to gross the same as the dispatcher I'm talking for his drivers as someone with 4 or 5 trucks like myself. Tell them the technique that you've been doing a little bit lately with your drivers while keeping them regional, but how you've been doing with the loads and getting multiple loads and stuff like that.
Most def. First off, let me shout out Lady Fairfax in here. Her name is Thyra, bro. She's one of my dispatch mentees. I'm getting her right. She got her first client today, so let's get the hands together in the chat for her for sure.
Lady.
So and then so to touch on that, I would say basically what I do is, so I want my quality to be the same for every driver. I have currently 4 drivers that I dispatch. So I obviously can't book one driver 3 loads and spend 2 hours on that before I book everybody else. So typically what I look for in the Midwest is I look for a load that pays 180 to 220 a mile, sometimes 170, that has very small dimensions. I get them booked, then I book everyone else the same way. Then I go back and I touch up these drivers and I add, 1 to 2 more loads on top of that. That way everybody is already moving and at a profitable state. And then I add on to that profit, sometimes getting $3 and $4 a mile. Like I said, I had a truck do 8K last week in 1,500 miles. No, sorry, 2,100 miles. I missed a load. But in 2,100 miles, you're not doing 8K very often. Like, that's just, the profit margins is insane, really. He didn't have to do much driving. It's sweet. So I would say if the game is all about adjusting. So you can't stick with one plan and think it's going to work forever. And that's something that I wanted to bring up to you guys is like, obviously with the shout out to you for sure, Lady Fairfax. But I just wanted to bring up, like, the war we got going on or whatever. I'm not too much into politics, but how do you think that's going to affect the industry? Do you think the fuel prices are going to go up? Do you think that, brokers are going to pay more, customers are going to pay more? What do you think is going to go on with that?
I think that's a really good question. And I will say, I don't want to spoil it too much, but our very next video, hopefully we can squeeze it in before the live, but that's something that we're going to be talking about, is exactly what you asked. How is the war affecting America, right? How is the war affecting America? How is the war affecting trucking, et cetera, freight, even with all that's going on right now? I mean, you guys are going to the grocery store. We're going to the grocery store. We're seeing that there's barely stuff on the shelves. We're seeing reefer loads stay on the board, which is odd. We're seeing reefer loads stay on the board for an hour and a half before they're booked. They're already, posted at $5-6 a mile. So we're hearing the rumors about driver shortage and freight not being able to get in through the ocean and stuff like that, and dropped containers and just all kinds of stuff. However, these brokers are still trying to lowball, but exactly like you said, just to touch on it a little bit, I think that there's going to be a drastic change forced by something like that, because I think for all the people that maybe thought, hey, they can't keep let's just say the past year, right? Especially with Corona and stuff like that being the past couple years, I feel like a lot of people who've hopped in the game, and I say it all the time, everyone, hey, is it oversaturated? Is it oversaturated? Is it oversaturated? It can't be oversaturated. Let me tell you guys why. These people aren't staying compliant. These people aren't paying attention to their numbers. They're not paying attention to their CPM, cost per mile. They don't know their truck expenses, the real numbers, because they're not breaking it down. They're seeing a load for $5,000. Yeah, it's $1.31 a mile, but they're seeing $5,000 and they're taking a load. So I think what's going to happen is within this past year, maybe even two, but definitely the last year for sure, I think those people are gone. Honestly, I think those people are gone, and I think they've been forced out by doing that stupid stuff. And I think the people that maybe even were doing it for a little bit, I think they're going to start coming around and saying, wait a minute, gas $5 a mile. This load been on the board. I just saw this YouTube video. I saw this YouTube. Wait a minute. I saw this. How are they getting $3-4 a mile, $5 a mile? This is real stuff, right? We're doing this day in and day out. Our averages in Trucking Empire, I'm sure, well, I know yours is the same because we communicate every day. It's not $2 anymore. It's not $2.50. It's $2.88 to $3.88. It's in that $3-4 range, because we're booking. Don't get me wrong. We might book a $2.50 load, but then we'll book a $5 load every once in a while, or we'll book a $4 load, $3 blase. So I do think that it's going to have a dramatic impact on the industry in a positive way. I think we all going to come together. I think the drivers are going to come together. We're going to get these brokers. I think more people, even like Ryan, I don't want to spoil it, but I know you've been having some brokers talks and stuff like that, maybe thinking about getting into brokering. So when you got someone who goes from owner op, you're going up. We're all trying to go up the ladder, right? We all know the ladder goes shipper, broker, dispatcher, driver. So we all started here, driver. Now owner operators, right? Now we're dispatching. Some people hating like, oh, they dispatch. You don't know what's going on. We elevate. So you go from driving, then you're dispatching. So you're learning everything from that point of view, having that communication directly with the broker. Then you might slip into brokerage. Now you're communicating with the shippers, which is the first people that get the bag, and it trickles all the way down to the driver. So, that's where we at with it. And I think, like I said, with the new brokers that might be hopping in the game that have that experience in dispatching and driving, are going to help us out a little bit. And I also think the drivers that are in the game right now that's been going through it, and maybe they have been compromising and stuff like that, I think all that stuff is out of the window. I think it's going to help us a lot, man. I really do. I hope it is, at least.
Yeah. I hope so, too. I don't know if it's going to be detrimental or if it's going to be beneficial. But
right.
Only one way to find out, and that's experience it, live through it. So make sure y'all do tap into his video. Stay tuned to that. He's going to be going in depth about every aspect of that, I'm assuming. And kind of really give you guys the rundown on his thoughts. So, make sure you guys definitely tap in, show love. I really want to highlight this comment right here I put on the screen by Jimmy Brown. He said, I was depressed at my job, and you guys' videos started popping up in my YouTube threads. I started watching them, and y'all gave me the game and will to retire from my job at 15 years to go get into this. Man, congratulations, bro. I hope that you are going to follow through with that. I hope that, what we do is beneficial for you, not only, physically, but mentally. I hope that you can get to the point where, you can become a free man and get free from your job and do what you got to do, bro. If if you need us, hit me in the email. I'm sure they would say the same thing. Hit him in the email too, and we'd be more than happy to help you out along your journey.
Definitely. And it's never too late to, leave your job and do something that you want to do. And, it's nothing like making your own money versus making money for somebody else and getting paid a small little piece of chump change, small little piece of change. So shout out to you, Jimmy Brown. Let's keep going.
And don't let what she said go over your head. You can make 50,000, maybe 100,000 at your job. It's different when, let's say you're making 100,000 at your job before tax, right? You're making 100,000. I promise you guys, it feels different when you're cutting yourself a $52,000 or $55,000 salary to yourself from your company versus you making 100 and putting in that work, working at, wherever you're working at. I'm telling you, we both got a mutual friend. Shout out to Beezy.
I was gonna shout him out. Yeah,
man. Make sure y'all go add Bruce Productions, right? Bruce Productions. Yeah, I hope I'm saying the page right. Bruce Productions, or Bruce Media, one of those guys. But that's a guy, man. He's leaving a $100K a year job, a salary job. He hates it. He couldn't be more happier about leaving his job. And he can make 50,000 off one deal, but let's say he only makes 50, 60,000 this year alone, working for himself. It's a big difference when you're doing something like that, y'all. I promise y'all, for real.
A huge difference. And like I said, bro, I was gonna shout him out too. His last video touches on that. Stop trading your time for your money. Period.
Yes.
Yeah. Real quick, since we got 45 people in here, I see 12 likes. I'm not sure if that's wrong. It better be wrong, y'all.
It's 32, but we need 18 more. So make sure y'all hit that like button, man. For real, hit that.
Once y'all drop them likes, once we get to let's get to 50 likes. Once we get to 50 likes, I'm gonna get this big announcement out the way for y'all, and get this rolling. Huge announcement. I know some of you guys been waiting for weeks, so go ahead and drop them likes. Let me know what they say, bro.
Shout out to Jimmy Brown. He said I see the bigger picture now. That's all that matters, bro. Yep. That's all that matters. It's real. Too late. Yeah.
Never too late, period.
Definitely.
Let me find some comments for y'all, some questions here.
Let's get these likes up too. He said we need 50 likes for him to drop what he got to say.
Yep, most good.
I know y'all see the announcement too. Just like, come on, we need 5 more. And I want to make an announcement too. It looks like I just happened to check. I'm like, you know what? Let me just randomly check. And it looks like we are literally 1 subscriber from 11,600. We are 1 subscriber from 11,600. Make sure y'all tap in, hit that subscribe button so you can be the lucky 11,600 subscribers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out Victor, man. Shout out Victor. My mentees right there, man. Let me see. What the likes at?
We're 41.
We close. We're close.
We ain't close enough though. We still need 10.
I ain't dropping it until they get it up there. They know better.
Yeah, man. We gotta hit that like button because Tomo Chillin got a real good question that I wanna get in touch with, man. And all you gotta do is hit that like button so we can start answering these questions again. Shout out to Victor, man. He said Trucking Empire mentee. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, man. Get them likes up.
Best Moves Global. Either one of us will mentee you, or mentor you. I'm sorry. Whatever you decide to go with, you're not gonna go wrong either way. Hit me in the email if you want to. You're interested. Hit his email if you're interested in that. Either way, it's up to you.
Shout out to all the mentees in the building too.
Man, I love y'all, man, for real.
They be showing up, big love.
Love that,
commenting on all the lives, commenting.
I love that. You see Bruce Up Media, man. Highlight his comment, Ryan. Bruce Up Media in the building.
Y'all go follow, like, and subscribe.
Bruce Up Media in the building, man. We just talking about it, man. We we spoke him up, y'all. We spoke him up.
Yeah.
Tell him, man. Tell him how you left 100K. Tell him how you fight. Hey, listen. Now I done fired my boss. My wife done fired her boss. This the only dude I know. He said he fired his whole damn job. I said, damn, why you? I said, bro, you mean to you fire your boss? He said, no, listen, I fired my job. I said, all right, well, turn up then.
Wow. Yeah, he got rid of it.
Shout out to Club Prince, man. Shout out to Club Prince.
Richie of yours right there, Richie.
Yeah, Richie, man. Okay. Let me see where we at on these likes too. Are we going down?
Before we get to the question, I'm gonna drop that announcement real quick. Where we at?
We need 4 more likes. That's it, y'all. We only need 4 more likes. If y'all hit the like button 4 times, we're gonna drop into the sauce for y'all.
What's good, Terrence, bro? How you doing?
Major announcement in the building, man.
Yeah, I gotta help y'all and like it. I gotta help y'all with a like.
I guess we could go ahead. You want to answer his question? You want to wait?
Nah, let's make him wait. We can get them 4 likes.
It's just 4. It's just 4, man.
It's getting deeper too. It's getting deeper, man. It's only 3 now, man. 3 more likes.
3 more.
I'm thinking about leaving Ford. Man, leave them. Where you at? You in Detroit? You in Detroit? Leave them, man. No, it's hot in that.
Detroit.
No, it's hot in that factory. Leave them.
Man. And I got like 5 mentees in here, man. I love y'all for real. Appreciate y'all.
Man. They said definitely 4K is going crazy. Oh, y'all definitely 4K. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Waiting for that.
Said, where is the sweet tea? Wow. Man, I ain't got it on me.
Okay, we only need 1 more like.
Okay.
We only need 1 more like, man. Let's get into this, man. 1 more like. Appreciate everybody participating too, man. It's free. So I tell people all the time on my Instagram, make sure y'all follow Trucking Empire 1, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my Instagram up for sure.
Okay, yeah, make sure y'all follow Trucking Empire #1. So make sure y'all put 1 Trucking Empire 1 on Instagram. Make sure y'all follow Trucking Out the Box on Instagram, all one word. Pull up, man. That's where y'all gonna get a lot of behind the scenes footage, a lot of real numbers when it comes to rate cons and dispatching progress and things like that. That's where you get a lot of updates on different things that are coming up. And to be honest, that's where you got a little bit more of a faster reaction. Everybody got their phone in their hand, right? And you get a DM like a text message. So if it's something that you're inquiring about as far as a paid service from either one of us or, whatever, maybe just a random general question, shoot your shot, man. I always shoot a DM, man. Definitely.
I'm showing 54 likes. I'm going to go ahead and drop the bomb on y'all. Y'all ready?
Talk to him, man.
All right, the dispatch course is now live. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed in the banner going across right here, but you guys can go to my website at thetruckingempire.com. And right now, if you use code FIRST20, no spaces, FIRST20, the first 20 people that use that code get $100 off the course. And I don't know if you want to tell him, bro, he's watched a little bit of the footage. He can tell you it's legit. It's going to teach you pretty much everything you need to know to get you right. So if y'all want to become a dispatcher, y'all want to learn how dispatching works, definitely recommend that course. Obviously, I'm going to recommend it, but I may let him talk since he's not biased about it and just hear what he has to say.
Yeah, 100. I mean, everyone knows. I'll just start like this. Everyone knows that follows us and stuff like that. The type of courses and mentorships and things like that we offer, and just any type of paid services, right? And honestly, a dispatching course was one of them that's upcoming, right? So I know Ryan, when he first got in the industry, I mean, not the industry, I'm sorry, but when he first got onto the media side of it, got behind the camera and was getting his niche and was getting his product from the very beginning, right? This is something you always want to study from the jump when you come up behind the camera. You always want to create a product. I don't know if y'all fans of Master P, but he talks about it all the time. We're not, on the corner with product. No, we selling product, whether it's to your grocery store, online, whatever. But anyway, I remember him always telling me like, yo, you should make a dispatcher video. I was against it. I was like, nah, that's too much private information. That's too much editing. I got to edit out all this stuff I'm saying. Plus, I be on there saying all kinds of stuff. So I'm not trying to really put that on a video. And then he was like, dang, I just know it'll be fire. I just know it'll be fire. I'll never, am I lying, Ryan?
No, you ain't lying, bro. It's in there.
He ended up dropping later. This is mine. This later on down the line too. He like, yo, I'm doing a live dispatching video, and basically on booking a load, basically, right? So it's really booking a load. It's a live dispatching video because he's dispatching, I believe, your driver at the time, right?
Yep.
His truck and his driver at the time, and literally, he literally inputted a lot into that video. That video now has, even just, I believe, only a few months later, has over 100,000 views. 100,000 views, one video within a few months is crazy, right? I think right now it's averaging over 2,000 views per day, and he's getting over 200 subscribers per day, just based off the one video. I'll be telling bro, hey, you need to upload more. But hey, he's doing real good on that video. And shout out to DJ Sachi too. He said he just copped it, man.
Let's go, man.
He just copped it, man. Said he just copped it. Shout out to DJ Sachi, man. But anyway, I said, damn, Ryan, that was a damn good video, bro. Like, I was damn near told him, hey, you need to take that down. That's too much salt. he said, nah, man. I said, yeah, man. I said, bro, that's a nice video. I said, it's about booking a load. I had to really think. I was like, you know, it's about booking a load. You ain't really give too much information on dispatching. However, you talked about how it's possible from being either an owner operator or a dispatcher, how to book a load. Literally. I mean, he learns so fast too. So again, everyone's so, you know, everyone can have different products, right? Everyone can have the same product. That doesn't matter. Fast forward. He's like, yo, I think I'm gonna come out with a dispatching course. I'm like, bro, I support, do that shit. Fast forward, I told him, I said, hey, you already know mine probably gonna be dropping late March or something like that too. I'm just so busy with this, that, and the third. Boom. He's like, yeah, for sure. Fast forward to a few weeks ago, if not a couple weeks ago, he sends it to me. I get the privilege of being able to watch. He sends me 2 videos. I watched the video. I called him back ASAP. I think I even FaceTime. I said, bro, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, this one video, I believe it was only about 10 minutes or so. I said, bro, this one video, bro, this is amazing. Like, this is 100% facts. You know when someone's talking, right? Especially when they're giving like a presentation or something, or even a teacher. It was a classroom setting video that he sent me. And I loved how each line was a fact. Each line was a fact. Each line was a bullet. Each line was something that even we go through as a dispatcher. Each line was something that we use as a dispatcher. Each line is something that you're not going to learn by watching someone's video on YouTube, period. So I said, damn, bro. I said, I'm going to be honest. You can ask Ryan. I said, bro, this is like so fire that I would rather promote your sauce, or I would rather team up with you, even though it doesn't make a difference. But I said, I'm so busy doing what I'm doing. I would rather team up with you and help promote your product as opposed to dropping mine. Cause I'm not gonna lie, like, this is basically the same shit that I would drop too. Obviously, the only difference will probably be the language. But Ryan will tell you, shit, he be on my hip like this. So even his language, even if you go to the live dispatching video, the language is damn near even the same. Cause he learned. He really, am I lying, bro?
Nah, I pick up quick. I ain't gonna lie.
Pick up quick. So I'm like, bro, I'd rather endorse this. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got somebody who is 100% behind it, and it really feels good to actually mentor someone, but then turn around and look at where they at today. You know what I'm saying? So I love it. I'm still waiting on my yeah.
You ain't gotta say it. Don't embarrass me. You ain't gotta say it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it over soon. But I appreciate those words, bro, for real. It means a lot. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, y'all, I worked, you know, I don't know, what was it, 4 or 5 weeks, bro, constantly on this course. That's why I ain't been dropping as much content on YouTube, because every day I'm in the lab working on this course and website. So,
and I told him 1,000. So 500 when it come out is crazy. And
yeah,
then for
it's
him,
only 400 right now with that code, first 20.
Yeah, and for him to be telling y'all only 400 when they come out with the code, y'all definitely need to take advantage of this. I'm telling you, like, y'all need to take advantage of this. You know what I'm saying?
Fairfax, sign up.
Yeah.
That's my dispatch mentee. If anybody will tell you, she'll tell you. I mentor her as a dispatcher. So
I told one of my mentees, which is actually my blood cousin. He tapped in. He's always supported me. When he hit me up, I said, bro, matter of fact, I hit him up because I'm like, hey, you know, my dispatching course ain't done yet, but I'm not gonna lie, like, my bro got one and it's flame. And he was like, I told him, like, you know, it's really, really good. He said, oh, yeah. I said, yes, I'm gonna connect you with him. Because it's all love. That's one thing I love about the trucking industry. That's one thing I love about the YouTube industry as far as my allies and my partners. Right. Now, I know lately it's been kind of weird with people making videos about other content creators or, you know, addressing certain things about other channels in their content. I don't support that. And I'll be honest with you guys, for anyone who wants to make a YouTube or wants to document your journey, ignore that and know that that's not the majority of this, right? To be all the way honest, I fully support y'all. I love everyone that hops in the industry that's after us or before us, but that just goes to show with my endorsement or me handing this to this, it doesn't matter. We passing it. He calls me every day. Yo, my mentee is at that stage where they need a truck. I'm about to send them. They about to email you right now for the rental account manager. Okay, cool. We both got the same. We got someone. Shout out to Pastor Larry. Pastor Larry is a part of my mentorship and his mentorship.
I love him. He's a great dude.
It's all love, and I love the industry, and I love how we able to, you know, pass the jewels like that. We really showing y'all that it's different, especially from our backgrounds. Ryan Ryan got a video that's coming soon. Hopefully he let me produce it, but Ryan got a video coming out real soon too. Really just documenting not only where he's at right now, but what he's been through and how he's gotten here. So you know, you never know someone's background. You never know you know, what people have done in the past to be at where we at right now, making hundreds of thousands of dollars. Right. Shit crazy. Yeah. And we give back. We love giving back.
Of course. And to touch on what you were saying about the people, you know, there is people in the industry, you know, if you do start a channel, let me put it like this. I'm trying to reword it so I don't sound disrespectful, but just don't make a channel and get on YouTube and try to benefit off of downing other people to make yourself look like you're better and you have a better content than them. You know, none of us that are actually positive individuals and YouTubers are going to ever down any content that you release or ever speak down on you, regardless if we like it or if we don't like it. I'm not going to publicly down you or speak down about certain things that you're doing because that is your own lane. And if people are satisfied with your content, that's none of my business, right? Regardless, if I like it, I'm going to definitely shout it out. I'm going to subscribe. I'm going to support. But don't get on here and
say, if you don't like it, you ain't going to mention it because it ain't got nothing to do with you.
Exactly. So please, you know, don't make a channel and get on there and say Trucking Empire's course sucks. I got one. Come get it. Right. You know what I mean? So just definitely support other people and
instead hop in his email, hop in his DM, hop in his comments and say, hey, bro, I'm doing this. I would love to collab, and I guarantee we'll touch bases or he'll touch bases. All love.
Promise. But on to something that I think is going to bring some great content is, you know, coming up. What is it, April 15th?
April 16th, yeah, April 16th.
I know y'all seen the announcement. I ain't really, you know, been on a video and said anything about it, but, you know, I will be guest speaking at the seminar. It's for power, what do they call it, power speakers?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think if you drop the link, Ryan, then they can click on it. Anybody else drop it, they can't click on it. But if you drop, it's just www.bylugmedia.com. If you drop it from your laptop or whatever.
Got you.
And then you guys should be able to click on it because it comes up in a link form. But yeah, Ryan's gonna be guest speaking. It's in Atlanta, so y'all know it's gonna be lit. Y'all need to pull up. You know, definitely gonna be a lot of fun. You got Trucking Out the Box. You got Trucking Empire. You got Big Vic TV. You got the lovely, lovely box truck couple in the building, and you got WJ.
And Box Truck Bros too. Don't forget
Box Truck Bros. So turn up. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Y'all know if y'all seen our first video, y'all know I finally get to go to the A after a whole year later. So y'all better pull up.
Right.
Yeah. I ain't never been other than driving through in a truck. So hopefully I get to, you know, it's my birthday weekend too, y'all. So April 12th is my birthday. So
okay, for sure.
My birthday 10 days after yours, so we all.
That's crazy. We down there. We have to link up for sure.
It's all the way up.
I can't wait to get the backstage content and the actual. I think I may record some of like the networking with the individuals. You know, when we're face to face networking with individuals and stuff. I may vlog a little bit down there. Let me know if y'all want me to do my first vlog down there, man. I definitely will.
That'll be
y'all want it.
Yeah. But it just shows you guys too, not to elaborate too much on what we just spoke about. But I mean, that's 6 different channels I just named, including us. That's 6 different channels. And I can name more. Shout out to Kobe Pegway. Shout out to Demetrius B. Shout out to Chris TV. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Truck and Hustle. Shout out to all these. Shout out to JD4E. Shout out to all these channels out there that's doing their thing right now. I mess with y'all and I mess with y'all heavy. So, you know what I'm saying? I love, you know what I'm saying? Any content creator out there, they know you hop in my email, you hop in a comment or something. Let's work.
Yeah, of course. Vice versa. So let's get some questions in here. I know y'all ain't been putting any because we've been deep in the conversation, but let's get back to answering them and stuff.
Real deep.
Man. We got if you got a non-contact load, how can you keep the forklifts out of your box truck? Is the lifts damaging a truck just a myth? I'll be honest. I'll touch on this first and I'll let y'all have the floor, Jimmy. I've never had an issue with having box trucks forklifts on my box trucks. I've never had, any issues with them driving on their airlift or not. But I have had issues with one single truck. It was a Ford. What was it? A 650, I think. The way those trucks are, the muffler comes out from under the box instead of out to the side. So when the box came down a little bit, it did dent the muffler, but that didn't. My guy's still driving that truck today, so I don't think it's a big deal. I think that's a myth, to be honest. What do you think, bro?
Well, okay, so the it's definitely not a myth though, but the one I'll tell you why though, because the forklifts that Ryan are talking about is the same forklifts that went in our truck too. Yeah. There's different kinds of forklifts.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
So and it depends on the weight you putting in there. So and I know you guys are gonna be like, no way, but yes, there are pallets of steel that might weigh 5, 6, 7,000 pounds. Mm-hmm. Now, if the forklift is 10, 15,000 pounds, you know damn well that don't need to be going on your truck. Yep. So now, if it's one of those little forklifts, which the majority they have, right?
That's all on my trucks.
Yeah, this is same. That's the same here, bro. They real small and they can fit under your truck. You know what I'm saying? So usually those don't weigh that much. But if those go in the truck, usually you straight, depending on what they're carrying into your truck. But me, man, I'm in the rental, so y'all know me. It ain't my truck, but you know, I'm not pulling up to a load and not getting loaded just because they're saying, you know, can I put your forklift on your truck? No. If you need to do it, do it. And a lot of times too, before I let her elaborate even more, the guys at the shipper, usually they know what's going on. So let's say the load is kind of heavy. Then they'll probably use the forklift to maybe get it right on there without the forklift actually really going on. They just using it to get the pallet on. And then they'll either push it back, we'll put some extenders on there and push it in your truck, or usually your pallet jack or their pallet jack can take it from there, depending on if you got a heavy duty one or not.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say about the pallet jack. Sometimes if they have a forklift, because some of them have like that long thing at the top where it won't go into your box. So they'll sometimes, like he said, put the box down and scoot it on there. We had that happen to us a couple of times. Well, more than a couple of times, because y'all know we did plenty loads. But they'll do that, and like he said, use the pallet jack. So I was just gonna touch on the pallet jack part, but yeah, that was it.
So I got two questions here that look pretty good. Firstly, I keep getting comments resetting my thing here. Does your rental account manager work with renting out semis too? I'll let y'all touch base on that, but I will say I get this question a lot for new companies. You can't really rent semis unless you're at the 2-year mark with your authority. But if you are at that mark, you can take over, bro. I'm not sure if you can help with that or not.
Right, and we're talking about major. We're not talking about your local spot. We're not talking about like a mom and pop spot that might got semis and can rent something to you, or smaller companies. We're talking about budget, Ryder, Enterprise, Penske, right? Usually you got to be at, first off, if you rent a semi, I don't know too much about Penske semis, but in my opinion, I love Ryder from no matter what kind of vehicle they got. I love their maintenance on the vehicles. They have records for everything. Plus, usually when you pull up to a Ryder, it's a shop as well. It's not just a rental spot. It's got the shop facility. Yeah, it's a facility. It's huge. So at least all the riders I've ever pulled up to. But yeah. So as far as being able to rent a semi with budget, shortly put, no. It's non-CDL only. As far as I'm concerned, I don't even think they got CDL trucks. I could be wrong about the CDL trucks though, but my rental account managers are with Ryder and with budget. However, we recommend budget due to the Ryder rates right now. Now it's crazy because I know a lot of y'all gonna be looking at my page in a couple of days saying, now he said Ryder rates was high. Why do he got a Ryder truck? Because I go pick up my Ryder truck tomorrow. But it's because I'm grandfathered in under the old rates. So I'm grandfathered in under the $400 a week, 10 cents a mile. Those rates are extinct right now. I ain't even got really the finesse on that part of it. I heard that JD4E got a Ryder truck at the same rates I got. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know. I got to tap in with them and find out. If so, maybe I'll try to finesse that for y'all. But as far as the rental account manager, he can get y'all right. It's $200. And when you hit the 2-year mark, definitely connect with Ryder and go rent a semi for $700 a week. Probably around 12 to 15 cents a mile.
Most definitely.
And that ain't even bad for a semi. I thought it was way more, but that's basically what you're paying for a box truck.
Yeah. And the mileage is probably going to be cheaper too because them trucks run way longer. So.
And yes, you can profit renting a semi.
Of course. This person here, I don't know if you want to speak on this. Is care to speak about what a tax return looks like for a box trucker?
Yeah, you're not getting a return. You're going to be paying taxes if you do your thing. So I don't want to get on numbers too much. So I'm not going to say what we made, which was damn near. Oh, I don't even want to say it, right? You never know that. Yeah. So when you make over 100, 200, 300, 400 grand, depending on if you get an accountant, so you need to get 1-800-accountant, 1-800 accountant. Yeah, and they'll get you right. And believe it or not, with the different tax, I'm gonna just use hacks, but it's just breaks, right? The different tax breaks and tax hacks and stuff like that, and different information you can find out about how to lower your taxes or write different things off. Me and her, we're looking at paying less than 7,500 combined in taxes, and we made well over 6 figures.
It's just all about, like you said, it's all about what you can write off, what you can purchase, and you know, there's certain things I ain't gonna touch too much on it and give y'all, you know, a lot of detail because I could talk for days and days about it. But you know, you could buy, you know, you could buy expansions for your company, which is, you know, more vehicles and write them off. You can, there's ways to get around paying for taxes. There's, you know, different ways. So 1-800-accountant will definitely show you those ways. That's how I learned those ways. I can co-sign for broke. 1-800-accountant is flawless. Their user interface is amazing. You know, the way that they can, you know, schedule unlimited consultation calls. You got a team working on you at all times.
Yes, real CPA. That's why I'm talking about 1-800-accountant. Real CPAs, like he said, unlimited consultations and all that. And shout out to Lady Fairfax. They said, did you use your LLC tax as an S corp? Exactly. Those are the type of hacks or breaks or methods that I'm talking about when keeping yourself down. We bought a Benz. Everybody probably think like, oh, they bought a Benz. Da, da, da. No, we bought a Benz because we wrote the whole damn Benz off. The whole Benz it's called a accelerated tax depreciation. So I forgot the tax code and stuff. We'll talk about it in a video coming up too. But that's something that we was able to do and something that we was advised to do actually from our accountant. So spending 50, 60 bands saved us. Yeah. So it zeroed out. This shit was crazy. So you know,
and then
man.
What did he say? He said, Joseph P. said, what are some of the write-offs? Anything that has to do with your business, period. Anything, if you go out and you buy food, you can dang near write that off as a business meeting with someone else. You could say you was meeting with somebody else for you know, a business conversation or trying to you know, network, whatever the case may be, and you can write that off. You can speak that over with your 1-800-accountant specialist. You know, they'll ask you all those things, and you can kind of, you know, tell them, hey, that purchase right there in my account was, you know, a business meeting, and that was food for a business meeting. It had nothing to do with personal, you know, I wasn't going out just to eat.
Or startup costs. I learned how to be a dispatcher. I bought this course from Ryan.
Y'all see,
you can write the whole course off. Yeah.
Right. Or hey, I'm learning about the game. I got the mentorship from Trucking Out the Box. That's a tax write-off. They're talking about, okay, I got in the game. Now I'm in the game. Now I want to learn how to stay in the game and maybe make a YouTube and all this other extra stuff, right? It's compliance and all this. So I went to the seminar. It's a tax write-off. Everything is a tax write-off. Hey, I want to start a YouTube. I bought a camera. Tax write-off. I bought a computer to set up my office. Tax write-off. A desk. Anything that you buying or paying. Ryan didn't even have this platform that we're speaking on right now. He used his company's debit card because this is a part of his media company, right?
And real quick before you get any further, 1-800-accountant has a program. This is what I'm saying. They're a huge firm, so they have a program that connects to your account. They can see what comes in and what comes out, right?
Yeah.
So they can see that I purchased that $15 membership, and they'll call you. And when you have your calls with them, they'll say, "Hey, what was this purchase? Hey, what was this? Hey, what was this?" And they're working on it by themselves without you. When you tell them what it is, they'll just work on it and get to scanning the tax codes and get your stuff wrote off. I wrote my pencils off for my office. Come on now. Yeah. So let's see what else we got on here. All your factor company fees, tax write-off. I didn't even think about that. Tax, yeah, most def.
You paid, right?
Yeah, definitely is. What's better, box truck, business, or semi? I would. Now I'm gonna tell you right now. I got a friend. I wouldn't say a friend. I got an acquaintance that I met when I was in Minneapolis. I know you guys seen me when I was out there, my little vlog and stuff when I was training Q. So when I was out there doing the Amazon, I ran into the same trucks a lot. This goes into networking. When you're out there, you definitely want to stop and talk to people. If you notice that there's a company and you see the same logo 20 times a night on 20 different trucks, the owner of that company has a lot of trucks. So you might want to get to the owner of that company to ask questions. So I did see this guy ask some questions and got to this guy, got his number, and he has 45 trucks, right? He tells me his father has a semi business, right? His father has 36 semis. He said, his words, not mine, Box trucks are far more profitable than semis as far as profit margins, but there's more money involved in semis. So you can do it, 20K a week, and it costs you 10K to run it, and you made 10K profit. But you could do 8K in a box truck and only do, it only costs you 2,000 that week, so you made 6K profit. The margin's higher.
Mm-hmm. That sounds
that make a lot of sense. And we had the 10-minute warning too, man. I need y'all to comment. I need to know who took advantage of that dispatch mastery course on the screen.
Yeah.
It's 500. If you type in the code, which is first 20 all caps, he's giving you $100 off. I mean, y'all need to take advantage. That's today and today only. I want to say it's only going on for an hour after the live too, right?
Yeah, that's it.
20 people don't get it, they don't get it. So it's going on not only right now, but another hour after the live. Make sure y'all tap in and grab that. I want to see some comments like, yo, I got mine. Yo, I'm on my way to the site. Drop the site. I know they see it on there, but drop the site real quick in the comments. That way they can be able to just click on it to go straight there.
It's thetruckingempire.com. That's simple. Let me pen it real quick.
And I need y'all to understand that's important. That's important. Like, get your, take advantage of your craft, but do it from people that's doing it right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Do it for the people. He said we need another 5 minutes for the technical difficulty. You might be right. I ain't gonna cap. You might be right. But that's funny. But yeah, no matter what industry you're getting in, and now, so like I mentioned earlier about the love, you can get a course from anyone, us, or any of our allies, whatever, or dispatch course, any of our allies, or whatever. But as long as you get one, I do advise you get one. If you can go back, Trucking Empire. Oh, do you feel like if you wouldn't have got our course, do you feel like even with the YouTube, whatever, if you just wouldn't have had me and I want your honest opinion while we on live, if you wouldn't have had me and my wife as a mentors or went through our program or even just received our course, do you feel like you would be even half of, do you feel like you would be anywhere near where you're at in life right now?
No. Period. I can't say it more clear. I hope y'all heard me. No. So listen, understand. Listen, this is why I advise getting a mentorship, whether it's from bro, from me, don't get it from Joe Blow down the street that just got into the industry and thinks he wants to charge you some money. Now I get we may be considered new or whatever the case may be, but if you follow our journey and you're not a hater and you're actually tuned in, you can see that everything we provide you guys is 100%. What would the word be for that? I don't want to use the wrong word. It's
authentic and proven.
It's genuine, authentic.
Like you said, if they follow, Ryan, they're going to go on my page and they're going to see, damn, they didn't even know how to fuel up a truck 8 months ago. And then they're going to see 3-4 months after that, they're going to see, wait a minute, that's Ryan. That's Ryan with them. And then they're going to see 2-3 months after that, Ryan started his own page. Then they're going to see 2 videos in, he talking about he got 3-4 trucks. Then they're going to see after that how his YouTube is at 100,000 views on one video. Then they're going to see after that how his mentorship was on sale for $400 and due to popular demand, it's already at a band. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to see the growth. You're going to see it and you're going to experience it, right? So, I definitely advise y'all take advantage of it, no matter who it's from, though, in the game. But like he said, don't be one of those people that, oh, they only been in the game 8 months. That should encourage you.
Right.
Hey, that guy's been in the game. Wait a minute. But 8 months ago, he was skinnier. Look at all that good food he been eating during them 8 months. But no. He ain't gonna look like no. But they gonna look like, wait a minute, 8 months ago they couldn't fuel up, but they didn't know how to fill up a truck. He didn't know what death was. I'm looking like death. I'm not deaf. I can hear good. What is that? What D? Okay, I'm like, no, okay. Diesel exhaust.
We didn't even know we wasn't filling our tank up all the way.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you that's it. Oh my God, that's so crazy. That's the raw truth. Yes, that's the raw truth. So anyone out there with a box truck, when you filling it up, you gotta pull the handle out and you get like 10, 15 more gallons. I didn't even know. I'm calling budget like, hey, it says it's a 50-gallon tank. Why is my tank only getting 30 gallons? I'm like, man, what's going on? So man. So just watch, and then you know what? Be like, damn, I think I want to tap in with them, or damn, I can relate more to these guys. Let me tap in with them, or man, I really like them. Let me tap in with them. I like how he dispatched with this and that. And I like this region, whatever your reason is. But I tell people all the time, and Trucking Empire, he knows too, him along with us, and all the other channels, we learned from the mistakes. We learned from the hardships. Now, I ain't gonna lie, like I said earlier, Ryan had the great opportunity to be able to reach out to us, to be able to call me. He can call me for anything. He knows that. Anything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but me, from the beginning, I wish I had a mentor.
Right.
I wish I had a mentor. I wish I had that, because the mistakes, the failures, the money, all that stuff I had to learn from. That was my mentor. But with me learning that, it allowed for me to pass it down to somebody like Trucking Empire, who's learning from me, for me to show him, hey, don't do that. Hey, no, that's not right. Yo, this, the boom, boom. Because he could skip all the bullshit that I went, excuse my language, I'm getting hyphy on here, but he could skip all that stuff that I went through by me paying it forward. And then imagine the tree he's a part of, for him to be able to pay it down to y'all, and y'all be able to take advantage of that.
Yeah, I just told a mentee yesterday, man. I was like, it's like, think about this. It's like generations of people coming from you. Like, it's stemming, like, okay, you, Big Vic, everybody that's a mentor right now, they're going to, like, I have Q. He's starting to teach people how to drive. He's starting to teach people. Then somebody else is going to be sitting in the exact same seat I sat in with you 6 months ago. And it's going to go on and so forth. And it's going to be literal generations of people to learning from this. And it's going to all span out. There's going to be hundreds of people that learn from what we're doing right now. And I really appreciate you guys at least listening to us enough to be able to give you this kind of, wisdom, and kind of help you, not even wisdom, guide you in the right direction to not make mistakes, to keep your business afloat long enough for you to teach somebody else. I love it. I love to see it, for real.
Yeah. And I know, a big reason for this live is the promotion, and like I said, the endorsement, and just getting out there about what my guy Trucking Empire, his product. But I just wanted to really touch on some of the things that we touched on today, due to, like I said, because I told him, I said, listen, with you getting into this is his first course ever. Mm-hmm. And he put a lot of time into this. I know y'all remember me talking about, and I know Ryan remembers, our course was so raw. I think I sent it to him via text and did it verbally. And then a few months later, we was able to have an ebook. He's starting off, like I said, learning, right? Being able to reach, and he's starting off with a product that's already all the way fully rounded now for you to get access to, for you to pay it the right way, not through like I think he's going through Cash App and stuff like that, but he just created a product where when you click on it, it takes you to a link and you're able to buy it right then and there with your credit card or PayPal or whatever, right? You're able to do everything on paper, get a receipt. It's just different. So, he's able to do all that from now. So I did warn him. I said, hey, you're coming out with a product. There's going to be some people who's not familiar with your past. There's going to be some people who's not familiar with how far you've come, and they ain't going to like it. They're going to say, hey, man, 500, I can learn this on YouTube for free. Little do they know, right? But I want y'all to be positive for my boy out there. Appreciate and as he's dropping this, I definitely want y'all to support it, and just know, like I said, that I fully endorse it. So sure. Congratulations too, bro. You done came a long way.
Definitely.
So shout out. Man. You really make us look good.
Us, though.
Yeah,
you did. That's the crazy part.
Yeah. Like, it's a lot of stuff that we changed that about. Like, because of you, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you was like, you really was. I mean, you was our second driver. But look, you was our second driver that we ever hired. But we never treated you like a fucking driver.
Never.
You always had the mentor part of it. But then you also always had that. I think you told me straight up, like, you used to always tell me, like, I appreciate you and this, that, and the third. But you told me, like, yo, this is more than just mentee mentor. This is a friendship. Yeah. And we've kept that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I really hope y'all pull up to the event April 16th. Ryan's going to be guest speaking on behalf of Trucking Out the Box. I had to bring him in. It was only right. Mm-hmm. And I really want y'all to pull up, man. I want y'all to pull up. And I want y'all to support my man. Support Trucking Empire. He worked real hard on this. If y'all want to learn dispatching, hit him up. I know y'all hit me up all the time. Y'all hit Trucking Empire up all the time. Hey, can you dispatch me? Listen, we full. It's a waiting list. It's not happening unless you join our mentorship. You pay $2,500. Of course, I'm gonna dispatch you. I'm pretty sure Trucking Empire got something like that going on as well. But if you want to do what we both did, which was dispatch ourselves all the way from the jump, get the course, cut back on 10%. Think about it. The average box truck, I'll leave y'all on this note as we hit the 1 minute mark. The average box truck makes about, let's say on the low end, $20,000 a month. $20,000 a month gross. That's $250,000 a year. If I'm dispatching you for the whole year, 25 of that is mine. Imagine how much not only just startup costs, but just money, period. That's a lot of money that you're able to save by learning how to dispatch yourself. Now, don't get me wrong. If you got a company or you starting to expand a little bit, there's a lot of, or you just too busy and all that. There's a lot of ways a dispatcher can benefit your company, right? There's a lot of different ways. However, if you starting from the ground up and you ain't got that extra capital, invest in your craft and make it happen. I'm gonna end it on that, man.
Definitely, man. Yeah, I appreciate y'all coming and joining the channel. I appreciate everything and everybody in the comments. We got deep for a minute. We had like 70 some people watching. I really appreciate y'all spending y'all's Friday in here. And yeah, go make sure y'all get that course if you want to learn how to. My driver might here. If y'all want to learn how to dispatch, if y'all want to learn how to, dispatch. Period. Just the whole aspect of it. If you've never heard of a truck, never even seen a motor, I'm almost confident that it's going to teach you exactly from the ground up how to do it. So make sure y'all tap in. Like I said, code FIRST20. It's only going to be going for probably another hour after this, but I definitely appreciate y'all. And I guess we out.
We out. Trucking out the box.
Trucking Empire, man.
Channels too.
Yeah, man. Hit that subscribe. Make sure Instagram is Trucking Empire 1. Make sure y'all go follow Trucking Empire 1. Make sure y'all also follow Trucking Out the Box. That's our Instagram. Just as you see it on the screen, Trucking Out the Box. No spaces, no periods, no special characters. Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Trucking Out the Box. Same for Trucking Empire. We appreciate everybody in here. Love y'all, man. And I really, really, really appreciate y'all hopping in here, man. Thank y'all. Drop them sauce emojis. Matter of fact, before we get out of here, I want to see a demand. We got about 50 people still in here. I know y'all start leaving when we ended it. Drop the sauce emoji in the comment. Either comment sauce, a microphone, your favorite emoji. It can be the fire emoji, whatever. If y'all want more collabs from Trucking Empire and Trucking Out the Box, drop your favorite emoji in the comments right now.
So
drop
do
your
it.
favorite emoji in the comments right now.
Say that.
What can I do for him? What can I do for him as we waiting on that? Let me see. I might got something. Yeah, man. I might got something for him. I might got a little.
Starting to drop them emojis now.
Okay, yeah. Shout out to everybody dropping them emojis, man.
Y'all funny. They said
play some, man. Leave them hanging. Did you get your,
right?
1,600 subscriber too?
You said what, bro?
Did you get your 1 subscriber?
I did, bro. I got like 7 of them, man. Shout out to y'all who subscribe.
No, you did. Appreciate y'all subscribing to bro. Definitely subscribe to BZ too. Shout his channel out. I forget it.
Bruced Up Media. Bruced Up Media. So BRUCE apostrophe D up Media. Bruced Up Media, y'all. Definitely go subscribe to my mans. Appreciate y'all, man. I love all the comments. Looks like they definitely want to collab, man. What do you say, Trucking Empire? You trying to do it again? Trying to run it back?
Yeah, man. Y'all just comment a date. Comment what date y'all want. At least a week out. At least a week.
Yeah, man. We can Yeah, for sure. So appreciate
y'all. I'll make a post. You know what? I'll make a post and then you guys can comment what date y'all want to see us back together for sure.
Bet. I love that. All right, man. We are out, man. Ryan, I know you new to this, so hit the leave button.
Yeah.
And then after that, I think you still gotta refresh or just keep clicking it so you make sure you're still not on live. And I don't want you messing up.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna hide us off the stream first. You can play the music as we leave if you want.
All right,
happy Friday.
When I be going to it on my thing, man, it be kind of tough. So let me go to it. I'm gonna play let me play the album real quick for y'all, man. Yeah. I know I love y'all that much. I gotta really leave y'all with the classic.
That's the motivation.
Play that Bosch. I'm gonna play that Trucking Out the Box, man. They love that too much.
That's the best one.
Yeah, I gotta play that. I like On the Interstate too. Let me play that real quick. Okay.
Can you hide us off here?
Does it sound good?
Yeah, you can. Yep.
That's crazy. I didn't know it would. I thought the audio would still come through. It ain't loud. I can't hardly hear it.
You can't?
Turn it up.
There
you go. Yeah. You got 10 more seconds, man.
We can come bring it to you. How much can you got? Load them up, they hit the road. We probably
That's in my head. That's
when we pass the cops. Starting up companies, trying to motivate the trenches. Now, unless you be spending money, you can't be in my business. I'm on the road right now. I'm gonna hit you when I'm finished. What I'm making, you can spend it in a year. I'm really grit. I stayed down, they didn't listen. You can get to the top, my dog, you just take a minute. If it's some cake involved, then most likely we be in it. They're gonna try to tag along because they see that we winning.
All right, y'all. We're gonna leave y'all on that note, man. Love y'all.
Hit that road, check out the box.
We gone.
We gonna pull up to your spot. They bring them in, we hit that road.
You trying to get off here, man? You trying to leave it on? I don't care what we do.
All right, man. We out, bro.
All right. Peace, y'all. Love y'all.